Greetings, I am Lice.
And I am Scandal.
And let's do some dragons together.
Yeah.
Phoenix literally like, I don't care how you feel about all of them. I want you to know how you feel about me. But I will say us because we're supposed to say us.
It's supposed to be
I want to know how you feel about us.
polite.
Fine.
I will be polite. You can tell us small.
All of you at once.
Yeah, you know.
As a unified object. How do I feel about all of you? I feel like you're all a lot more appealing than I'm used to for non-dragon people.
Today seems to be the day for confessions, after all. So I'm gonna blush real super hard right now for reasons, and so I'm anticipating. I'm kind of vibrating over here, going, "Please pick me, please pick me, please pick me." Like
so-
I needs it.
So here's the question then: if today's the day for confessions, how do you all feel about me?
No, I know. I was waiting for that one myself. How about you, Grandpa? What do you feel, Grandpa? Whoop.
How did you like getting to know the dragon boys, huh? Huh? How about that one night where you shared your bed before we started the guest rooms?
Popcorn.
Jokes? Oh, God. All right. Confessions, after all. Is it a day for confessions? I only hear... No, none of you are confessing. There's nothing to tell, okay? End of discussion. Dinner is getting cold. I want to eat. Phoenix, okay, I vote food. Yeah. Also food. I like that.
Mostly food right now. That's
End of discussion, and we don't get to eat. No! I actually want to eat. Hi. That was it. Nothing happened at dinner. There was no conversation. We all went and sat quietly and sullenly at the kitchen table, ate in silence, and then I stormed off to my room, went immediately to sleep without brushing my teeth, and woke up in the morning going, I wonder what's in store for me today. More dragons? I haven't looked at my prodigy in the entire time since I got pissed off about somebody and then raided their house.
I was honestly super hoping that we would, in this game, actually get to write a story.
I was too. I was expecting her to write.
I was
thinking it'd be super cool to read
I like
writing. Bits of her
I haven't
literature.
really done it a lot, but I like writing.
Yeah, I say I've been aspiring to write a novel for years, amongst many, many unfinished drafts, but there we are. But at the same time, I tell a good role play story, so we're getting close.
It's true. We've actually, again, been discussing kind of whether or not we want to actually do a role play on the thing, but it's a little awkward when one, like, at least that I think it might be a little awkward just because it might be just the two of us. And also the other thing is that it wouldn't be where a lot of people are like, the structured role play that everybody can just keep control of, like in regards to using the dice or using pen and paper.
We tend to do a lot more basically just storytelling very organically. And it's a lot of fun, but it's not the same to listen to because sometimes you end up in essentially, in the way that happens even in structured role-playing games, where you can end up in a place where the players aren't doing what the GM is trying to direct them to do, and you just have this long dragging period of nothing happening. Even if we're both having fun, story-wise, a lot is not happening.
Right, which is where I think, honestly, like, places like Critical Role or even the Adventure Zone, the reason that they are so successful is just simply because
keep things moving.
They really do keep things moving, let alone you have so many different characters. So
it helps.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to assemble a party of 9 characters, make voices for all of them, and then go forth.
I mean, they're just like you have different people.
No,
play,
I know. I was just teasing. I know.
Like, well, we've also though talked about like actually inviting somebody to
join us. And recording all this.
Yeah.
So that might be a project in the future. We'll see.
We'll see.
If we got actual internet, we'd actually telecommute it with someone that's not with us.
It's true.
And that would be fun. We could like Skype some people and then share the role
or
play.
Like Zoom it.
Zoom it. We could Zoom it. We could do it in one of those professional meeting settings.
We could totally
Discord
it.
That would be fun. Discord would be good.
Yes.
All right. I wonder what's in store for me today. Ever since the Dragon Princess came into my life,
every single day I've asked myself that question.
Every day has been really unpredictable. What kind of a schedule is on your cork board there, dear?
Like, I want to know.
Like,
it honestly looks like, I can't tell if it's actually like a schedule or just sort of like, here is a mathematical equation.
Here's a graph.
Yep.
Look at this graph. All right. I never really know what to expect, actually. But having all 3 of them demand a confession at once, that was fascinating. My life would make a great reality TV show.
Actually, honey, we've been watching it, and it's not really all that interesting because it doesn't really follow up very well, nor does it continue on with its plot lines very well.
Also,
it's sort of frustrating.
It's been a week, child. Pick the pillows up off your floor.
Yeah,
For goodness sake. Like, do you just sit there and do nothing? Like, why are the pillows there? Is that where you, like, hang out with your not friends because nobody comes over?
Right.
Like, dude, also, I want to meet your other friends because, like, really? All right.
Yeah.
Reality show. What happens if you put a fire dragon in a pool? I should honestly introduce the other guys to a pool. Are there pools in the dragon world? I don't know anything about the dragon world.
I don't know, Jack Squat.
Someone's playing music in the kitchen downstairs. But are they playing music or is music just playing?
Is somebody playing the violin?
Someone has an instrument.
Or are they
Whoever
literally
it
just,
is
playing
music
like
turned
booming music out?
Yeah. They're up early. I mean, we did install that sound system for our birthday for no reason.
Yeah, it's true.
I know it's not Grandpa because I heard him snoring away in his room. Heard
Finn!
him. When I got up and walked down the hall to the bathroom, I heard him. And then I came back to here to wonder about my day.
I guess. I guess.
I don't hear him snoring away in his room. I heard him at
That's
that
true.
time, back then. Who could it be? There's only 3 other people living in your house, even though one of them's only here sometimes. Because, you know what? Rye's here sometimes. Just
It's
forget
true.
it. He just is.
Uh-huh.
Aha.
That's... Oh, he's
singing.
singing.
He's freaking singing.
And then, that's how I knew, yeah.
All right.
That you were the one for me.
Rye? I didn't think you were staying over anymore. I thought you actually were going to wherever it is you live that I've never asked about. I mean...
Good morning, Small. Excuse me, ma'am. I just let myself in.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because Grandpa gave you a key. I know. It's okay. He had to make 3 extra keys for all of you guys. You're fine.
He's been planning this for a while, hasn't he?
I know I walked in and I saw you doing it, but was that you singing? Or
Like,
was
I just believe of going like, oh my god, you were actually singing.
Like, you can sing? I didn't know that thunder dragons could sing. We're not a unified thing. We're people. No, but thunder dragons can sing. I'm going to put it down on my taxonomy of thunder dragons. They can sing.
You're the ultimate evil. You are all the same thing.
You can sing. You know, hedgehogs have spikes. Thunder dragons can sing.
Ta-da! Boink. No!
You have a nice voice.
Oh, thanks. Perhaps I'll serenade you sometime. He's like Luke. You know, because he sings poorly.
Who?
Luke?
Which Luke?
Luke's garden?
Oh, God. Okay, the wrong Luke.
Oh, my God!
I'm like, I know so many Lukes. I'm like, Skywalker, question mark?
Hi.
Which Luke are we talking
No,
about?
he's like Luke.
He is. He's like
In
that
Lily's
Luke.
garden
Like,
because
I'll just holler off my
Maya!
rooftop.
You're like, oh, God.
I'll just caterwaul off my roof. It's fine. It's
and
fine.
I was rocking around and I lost my truck and my girl and then I lost my dog and the house and then if you play it backwards, I'll get it all again.
I'll get everything back. Yeah. So, what are you doing here so early?
I came to date you. I mean,
I'm
making breakfast.
You mean like a date? So we didn't go anywhere.
It's a date kiss.
So wait, you're gonna make breakfast and then you're gonna take me somewhere and
It's like a
feast me.
zeitgeist activity saying date kiss. Oh my God.
I hate to use zeitgeist, but date kiss.
Date kiss.
Yes. For me?
No, actually for everyone, because we're not allowed to like really be super particular about something.
Yeah, it's for everyone. All of them.
Of course for you.
How did you know I would be up and not sleeping in today? And also I have to leave in 2 minutes for work, so it better be fast.
Like, oh God.
I mean, hi, that's really sweet. Thank you.
Bye. I have to go put my clothes on.
No, I already got dressed before I came down here.
Oh, good.
And I brushed my teeth first because I didn't brush them last night, and they were kind of bleh. Bleh. My own mouth. Me waking up in the morning at my own mouth. Why do you betray me?
Mouth. Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I wanted to surprise you. I know you're going through a lot right now. So I just wanted to do something nice for you.
And so you broke into my house early in the morning when you didn't know my schedule and decided to use our food to cook for me? That's amazing!
Yeah, but it doesn't sound nearly as good when you put it that way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why do you have to make me out like I'm such a best?
Maybe I'm just not very good with words unless I'm writing them on my computer that I never use and don't actually own, because I really do all my writing on my phone, actually.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thanks for that. That's really sudden of you. I mean, thoughtful of you.
Thoughtfully sudden.
That is sudden, sort of immediate of you. Is the tea kettle on? Do you know how to use a tea kettle? What kind of a house do you live in anyways? You know, I've never understood why you understand the human world better than everyone else. I should ask about it.
No kidding.
You must be a good cook if you're willing to brave cooking for me and seeing if I like it.
Honestly, that is a thing where people are like, I made you this thing. You're like, Wow, we're gonna find out real fast.
Here, I have cooked for you. I made you snails on toast. Oh.
Lordy Lord.
Wow.
What I did is I collected cumulus clouds and put them into a frothy drink. And you're like,
It is a cloud smoothie. If I drink that, I will die.
what? Why? And it contains the sounds of, the wind farting across the Himalayas.
It contains a gentle rumble of thunder, like pop rocks with a deeper tone.
Oh, yes, and then also, it's like we went to the Rockies and slowly collected all the dew.
Off the flowers, the dew.
Off the flowers.
It's the Rocky Mountain Dew.
It's right.
It's fine. You must be a good cook.
I know my way around a kitchen.
All kitchens? How many kitchens? How many kitchens have you been in? I keep wanting to ask how long you've been in the human world. Why aren't I asking?
After coming to the human world on my own, I had to learn how to be independent.
That must have been an experience.
It was so difficult with my thousands of dollars in human money that I obtained by exchanging gold. It is so hard. I just have to, deal with the people who help clean my house.
I just had to hire people for everything to show me how to do stuff. I took a life skills class once I found out what that was.
It was great.
When I said I needed a place to stay, people went, you could get an apartment. I had to figure out that process.
Yeah, I accidentally bought a house.
Because they said you needed, proof of employment for, an apartment, but a house, you could just buy it and you're done.
So I kind of had to,
They said something about a mortgage, and then they said I needed employment again, and I said, what if I just buy it? And they said that would be fine. So then I had a place to live, but I was confused anyway.
Yeah.
And then property taxes. What even are those?
I don't understand. What?
I admire that, right? Do dragons have a special way of washing and preserving their clothing? Have you just been wearing the same outfit forever? Don't people think it's weird? Are those the only clothes you've owned for a year or two since you left home?
No, I've got more. They're just all the same thing.
Oh, you have 14 copies of this in your closet. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm very spectacular. I have it's like that movie with the Adam Sandler man, and he was a vampire, and he's got 30 capes.
Okay, but
Or was that
do you have 30 pens, or is that the only one you just move your brooch every day?
No, I got 30 pins.
That figures. Especially
Is that
since
normal? That's totally normal.
Especially since I don't know how to cook at all. In any way, because it's cheaper to just buy a ramen noodle than cook a whole meal. Or a frozen burrito. Yeah, because those things cost 60 cents a meal. And if you're trying to cook from ingredients, it can be a lot more expensive.
It's true. Actually, there is a sort of that thing where sometimes people talk about it, where they're like, oh God, it's so much cheaper to actually just buy fresh or buy this thing. And it's like, no, actually, it's really not.
So as fresh has become more popular and ingredients have become more in demand, the prices have gone up. And when you're not buying them in bulk, they're not as cheap as the companies get them. So you really can buy a full meal, providing you're able to get full on it, depending on how much you eat, for cheaper than you can buy all the ingredients to make it. So if you buy your little $1.99 super hungry man frozen dinner, then you could not buy all the ingredients to make it for $1.99 at all.
No, you really couldn't. And even in regards to where they're like, yeah, if you stacked all these meals on top of each other, going, well, this came out of a steak or whatever it would still be way more expensive.
Yeah, and a lot of times, there are some meals that you can absolutely go, look, I bought a ton of beans and a ton of rice, and I made a whole bunch of bean and rice meals with, out of that, and that was cheaper overall.
Right.
But you couldn't buy it in one meal if you're like, I get a weekly paycheck and try and buy my own food so my grandpa doesn't have to feed me.
Right.
And so I haven't been able to budget for doing this. On the other hand, again, I shop, at basically the discount store, so I buy it cheaper anyway. And I get about 50 cents a meal, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Small, do you know why you're so tiny? What? Malnourishment. What?
Huh?
I know.
Would you like to learn? I'd be happy to teach you. It could be a date.
I really am about to go to work, my dude. Actually, I left yesterday in the middle of my shift. Sure, let's learn how to cook from rye. I am curious. There are 3 other people in the house. Grandpa's here and both other dragons are here. And they're giving him his
Don't worry,
space
he's gonna get behind us.
and show us how to cook by lifting the spatula while it's in our hand.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm just curious. How is he going to try and teach us how to cook, and do we get to learn anything? Me, you've got me. Oh, I get to learn something? I'll do it.
Sure, why not?
All right, let's see what happens. I'm ready. Sure. Yes. Let me get my apron.
Yes.
Do I have an apron? I assume you need aprons and oven mitts for all cooking. Safety first.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and use me. Wait, what?
What?
He's
like,
I'm ready to learn. Go ahead and use me to learn? Not do you want to help me make it? Yeah, go ahead and use me. But use me to learn. Use me to teach me?
What are you saying?
I got nervous and I blurted something out. Sorry.
I had 2 things get crossed in my brain, and one of them
What
had
happened
sex.
was I was gonna say, go ahead and teach me, and you can use me, and they ran together. And
Go ahead and use me.
Go ahead and use me. Are you fucking sorry? I mean, teach me. Oh my god! I want there to be like a blush on the screen effect where we're blushing. Like I would love it if it appeared like on our dialogue or something.
I've seen that on some of them. It's super cool.
Then it just turns sort of pink on our dialogue box or something,
Right?
or gets the blush marks.
Right?
That would be adorable. I have never seen it. That would be super cute. What are we making now that it's both of us?
An omelet.
Exactly.
Calling it an omelet because everybody fucking...
Yes! Always an omelet.
I am so tired of animes and fucking dating games being so goddamn uninventive and going, what are you making? An omelet? What are you making? An omelet? What are you making? It's a breakfast thing. An omelet? And
What
you're
are you ordering? An omelet? What do they serve?
An omelet? You're like...
The only thing we ever eat is ramen and omelets and sushi.
My
That's
god,
it.
fucking damn it!
The 3 anime food groups.
Honestly,
Ramen,
I'm not
omelets,
really
and
annoyed.
sushi.
It's mostly funny to me, but I'm just like, really, come up with something else. We're making French toast. We're making some sort of other rice and like. There's so many different breakfast foods all over the world.
We're making huevos rancheros.
What?
We're making fried plantains.
Right?
We're making egg in a hole because we're vendetta. You got
Right?
it. I'm V.
Yeah.
I'm V.
Ah!
The only answer to why I'm making you egg in a basket is because I'm V.
Uh-huh.
I say, or like something different. Be like, I'm reheating spaghetti for breakfast. We're having frozen pizza for breakfast. Or simply something like, I'm making a frittata.
Ooh, or basically I'm taking all these particular leftovers because they'll make this sort of meal.
They'll make a great scramble. What we're making is crepes. I just made you a stack of pancakes. I'm
Right?
frying 2 pounds of bacon. I'm slaughtering a pig in your kitchen so you can have ham for breakfast.
Right?
Like, this is it.
This is what, I mean, there's so
many
options. Like,
many,
damn it.
many options. He could literally be like, well, it's not hard because you see what we're making is parfaits.
Right?
Parfaits have layers. Everyone loves parfaits.
A parfait love layers.
Parfaits, everyone loves parfaits.
Parfaits, they're sweet and crunchy.
Omelet. Okay. Omelets, I approve.
I'll let you know I approve.
I'll
let you know I approve! He's like,
she's like, puns, I think.
I missed
I
it.
suddenly just got super nervous. Like, wow, crazy nervous.
Okay, for that terrible pun, you're gonna have to cut these mushrooms.
I don't like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
I know, but I don't like mushrooms.
You don't like mushrooms?
No, I like mushrooms.
I'm like, wait!
I was like, no, I
we
love
made things with mushrooms!
No, Small doesn't like mushrooms. My friend, devastated. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. They're not gonna see it. No, I like mushrooms.
Okay,
They're
that's
fine.
good.
Oh god. So I don't like mushrooms. Oh, okay.
Right. Are you
Sure.
fucking kidding me?
Sure thing. I mean, I'm allergic to milk, so let's not put any in there, shall we?
Right?
I grab
except
a
a lot
kitchen
of
knife.
people like to put omelets with milk, so how is that gonna work out?
I grab a kitchen knife, assuming this is what you use, and proceed to chop. Oftentimes, not knowing how to cook means you don't know which tools apply to which things. I pick up a bread
It's
knife.
true.
I pick up a carving cleaver. I grab a steak knife.
Right?
Like, a chopping knife is a different kind of knife.
It really
And also, like, a
is.
slicing knife is a different kind of knife as well. The reason they have 7 different knives and knife sets is because they're designed for different things. And if you only have smooth knives, they don't have serration, you are going to be shit at cutting bread. I just got to let you know, it will suck.
Yes.
It will suck to try and cut bread. All right,
And
grab
we're
a
very
kitchen
sad,
knife.
because guess what?
Proceeding to chop, because we don't have a
serrated
serrated knife. We
What?
made this really good, like, date spice nut chocolate bread thing.
Yeah.
And we cannot cut it for the life of us. It just kind of like squishes and then falls off and crumbles
It's very
and
sad.
like a smushed like broken slice. It tastes good though. Still tastes good.
Yep, tasty. Just a little condensed.
Just a little bit like I chop. Bang! Bang! Slamming the knife against the cutting board. Whack!
Whoa! That is actually, I gotta tell you how we mash garlic in
Huh?
this house. What?
What?
Stop.
Oh, you
Stop.
were gonna teach me, weren't you? I wasn't just gonna do it, was I?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm also like, the level of trope here potentially involved kind of makes me giggle because, so there was
she's
actually...
bad at cooking?
She's bad at cooking, and in Japan, at least as far as I understand, was really important. So, see, I don't know exactly where this comes from, so this could be me totally jumping off on the assumption bandwagon.
Or
which
being
is fine.
misinformed, but that's
misinformed. But that was actually one of the reasons why Clamp was so interesting with their series Chobits, was because it was supposed to be actually a breakdown of the ideal Japanese woman in that society.
Where she didn't know anything she was supposed to.
Which she was supposed to know, and also, so she was supposed to be this perfect housewife.
But she didn't know any of the things.
And didn't know any.
So you're gifted with this perfect magical girl, but instead of solving all your problems, she just causes problems because she doesn't know anything.
And also, while she can also learn, eventually, though, the one thing obviously that was very important was obviously very intimate sexual contact with this in a very specific way.
It's not allowed because it erases her memory.
Right.
Wait, spoilers. Spoilers.
Yeah.
We have to put it in the in the
spoilers for the Chobits.
Spoilers for Chobits.
All right, I gotta write that down. Apparently, I gotta do spoilers.
Spoilers for Chobits in the cooking episode.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Oh
no. I said to cut the mushrooms, not murder them.
But they were alive. Did you not see them being alive? They are dead now. I am a dragon slayer, and I am also a mushroom slayer.
You're gonna eat those mushrooms.
So I'm
not send back the remains to their parents.
Oh, is that what we do?
Oh, then that would just be a thunder dragon thing. Sorry.
Oh God, is that what you do?
I didn't say it. It's like there's a reason I left. There's a reason I left.
Hey, these mushrooms, they need to know who's boss. If I'm a slayer, I'm going to slay things.
No, you need to know who's boss.
Which is me, because I don't want a murdered omelet.
Please.
I am your instructor right now.
Like, oh my God.
Yep. He floats closer. Whoop.
He got his little wheelies on.
Every one of them wearing wheelies. Leans back on his heels, rolls over, stands up again. Rye strides up behind me, which is totally behind me, because I can totally stare straight into his face while he's behind me, because I am the master of boob and butt pose. Master!
This is what it means to be a Dragon Slayer princess. We found out the truth. Can Rosemary do it? Rosemary falls over us. Yes!
I can look you straight in the face while my ass is against your hips. It's fine.
And you're like,
I am the Dragon Slayer princess.
And you're like, oh, the prophecy is true.
It is fulfilled. I had heard rumors. Phoenix, I told you! You want to marry the Dragon Slayer princess! Oh God, okay.
All right. Honestly, I know we're in the middle of a scene, but it's totally fine. We're going to stop here with our boobs and butt pose.
Yes.
That will confirm Dragon Slayer princess status. Yes. All right. So I have been Scandal, and it was great to have you all here with us. We appreciate the giggling and the laughter. It's great fun. Other than that, though, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We got links down below. We've also got Instagram and Tumblr and Twitter and
we are out there in the multisphere. We have just check the description of the video. You will see all kinds of access.
Absolutely. So I again have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies. And boom and butt pose for victory.
Woo!
It was great playing with you. Bye.